national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's O'Reilly. Gordon. And here's Eze. A chance to play it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tagliafico. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka. James. Menu. And it's played forward. That's tidy. O'Reilly. Oh, it's played into the area. Turns and goes back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Molina. De Paul. Fernandez. Forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. Gordon. Molina. Fernandez. Messi. Fernandez. Alex Molina. Molina. Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Gordon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gehi makes the interception. O'Reilly. Rice. Eze. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Saka. Saka. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fernandez. Molina. Otamendi. Messi. Otamendi. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul. Tagliafico. Kane. Rice. Yehi. O'Reilly. Rice. Calmly anticipates. Molina. And here's Alvarez. Messi. And here's McAllister. And here's Messi. Molina. Gonzalez. He is just caressing the ball. O'Reilly. Gordon. Eze. Rice. Gordon. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
England clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gordon clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Eze. And that could set him on his way. It's Kane! It's a loose ball. Tagliafico gets rid without sophistication. Eze. And it's hoisted clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Now it's Saka. Out to the right. James. Tries to get it clear. Gordon. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Gordon clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Alvarez. McAllister. James does really well to win the ball there. Menu. Konsa shifted upfield. Now it's Eze. Well, played right into his path. Eze is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Konsa cuts it out. Romero. Tagliafico. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Konsa, aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Gonzalez. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. O'Reilly. Gordon. Fernandez gets it clear. Out towards the flank. And it's Mainu. James. So we're still where we started right now. Rice. And here's Kane. And here's Eze. Saka! And somehow it stayed out. Fernandez. The ball gently done. Ball's played through. Saka delivered with up he goes. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fernandez. McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul played out to the left flank. Now it's McAllister. Rice moved on forwards. Saka, and he's away. Chooses to go back. Eze! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's very neat. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Paul. Rice. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Eze! Eze! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
Messi. De Paul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Konsa, gently done. And it's James. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Otamendi. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Tries a deft little ball. Kane. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's the keeper's ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Molina. De Paul. Fernandes. Eze. Gordon! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Delivered in. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Molina. Gordon gets across to intercept that. And claimed it back swiftly.
Eze really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Otamendi aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Played into space out wide. Konsa with the clearance. Plenty waiting in the middle, showing good feet. Cross goes in there. And it's played forward. And it's James. Saka. Otamendi gets good distance on it. McAllister wins the duel this time. Messi forwards and with intent. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Rice shifted upfield. Kane going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rice done delicately. Kane looking to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Eze. Konsa. Menu. Konsa. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Lobbed in behind. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. De Paul. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Otamendi aim forwards. Menu. Eze. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tagliafico. Messi tries a measured ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fernandez. Molina. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Saka. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Saka. James. So much time and space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Molina, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. James. Menu. Spread out to the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Alex Molina. Molina tries making a foray down the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Saka with the clearance. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Lovely. Now Alvarez! McAllister, and here's Messi. Messi's cross. Gordon. Alright, looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McAllister. And it's played forward and reclaimed it in a trice. James. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. James. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Gordon played it again. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Kane instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
De Paul. Romero forwards and with intent. Romero, that's a sharp pass. Konsa. James. Fernandez. Molina. O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Tagliafico. Proves too strong. Eze. Konsa. Rice. Eze. O'Reilly. Yehi. Menu shifted upfield. Saka, and it's lofted through here. Romero gets it away. Menu. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shots!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. England, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
England have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alvarez. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Saka. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Kane. Konsa, and it's played forward, and it's Eze. He's got to be in here, and it's played in. Too long, and over the line. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. England leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Steered out. Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Paul.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Clearance is short. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Kane. The pull does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Molina. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. Gehi. Gordon. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. Gordon, now here's the delivery. And it's been taken short. Here's the whistle for half-time. So, views on the first half?
England really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
England in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Otamendi. Defending was strong and firm. Saka. Gehi. Gordon. Rice. Gehi. Menu. Konsa. Gehi. Konsa. James. Menu. Konsa. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Gordon. O'Reilly. Messi. Fernandez. Aim forwards. Oh, they could break here. takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Molina actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gehi getting this one clear. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
James. Menu. Gehi. Gehi gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Otamendi. De Paul. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. And Messi! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rice. And here's Kane. And the ball's come loose here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tagliafico. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pickford sends that a long way. Otamendi. Fernandez. Molina. Gonzalez. And it's Messi. And that was very necessary. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Kane. Konsa. Eze. Kane. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Otamendi. And it's played forward. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Argentina have reclaimed it. Gonzalez. And here's Messi. Messi, oh, good spread. Messi. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Caresses it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Eze. Eze, that's a delicate pass. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Saka played out towards the right wing. Menu chips it through. James looking to run onto it. Romero tries to clear. And here's Kane. Kane with a shot!
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Gehi. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
James opts to play it back. McAllister. O'Reilly. Gordon. Gordon! Gonzalez, aim forwards. McAllister. De Paul. Tagliafico. Otamendi gently done. And it's Messi, looking here to chip it through. Tagliafico. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Clipped into space. Chance for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Eze. Dinks one through. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. McAllister. That'll be a throw. Tagliafico, who's set up one goal so far. It's run loose here. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's really well cleared. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get free. Corner. Gets it away. Oh, he's in! He's found the way through. Gordon. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Over to the left. Kane. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Lovely bit of skill. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Eze. And it's Kane. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Saka. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of... Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
England really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Otamendi. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Saka. Rice shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saka. And the keeper has it. Gonzalez, not the most accurate pass. Gordon's cross. Tagliafico is there and he can get that clear. Gordon. McAllister, gently done. Romero. Aim forwards. Molina. He's in plenty of space here. Gonzalez. Corner then. And he's there to clear it. Now that's well seen too. Molina picks it up now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's an excellent interception. Kane. Konsa. Moved on forwards. James chasing after it. And it's Menu. Saka. That's been slipped through. Menu. He slings it in. And that has been cleared. Molina. Now it's Alvarez. Yehi. Konsa. Eze. Konsa. Konsa. Forwards and with intent. Romero. Fernandez. Romero. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Menu do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Alvarez. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Romero. Molina. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Done delicately. Alvarez. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. De Paul. And it's lofted through here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Yehi. Eze. Menu. Yehi. Gonzalez. Now it's De Paul. Now then, the ball's come loose. Konsa, aim forwards. Eze. 75 minutes played. O'Reilly. Gordon. Oh, Delicate chip through. Gonzalez. And it's Molina. Molina puts them all in. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gonzalez. Romero. De Paul shifted upfield. Gonzalez. Molina. Messi. And here's Alvarez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Alvarez goes to finish!
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gonzalez. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Saka. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. O'Reilly looking to hit the byline here. Gordon. And it's Rice. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gehi. Rice. O'Reilly. Can he get onto this? Gordon.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Otamendi gently done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gehi can get it clear. And it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. England can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
McAllister laid out to the left flank. Excellent. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Konsa getting this one clear. Moved on forwards.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Otamendi. Messi. That has been cut short. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Messi. Played in deep. Cleared away. Fernandez. Final seconds, this has to be it. Messi!
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. They'll have one final crack at it. That's a cute ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Spence. Now it's Gordon. Eze. England cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And he's cut it out. Deftly away. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Romero. Molina. Molina carries the ball down the right. Molina forwards and with intent.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lobbed in behind, gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Romero shifted upfield. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Alvarez. Laid back in. Alvarez. We are into stoppage time. Rice. Konsa, and it's played forward. Menu.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Rice. Played back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rice. Spence. That's a good run down the left. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Tagliafico drives forward on the overlap. Cross in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gehi gets it away. That's a throw. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Saka. Eze, oh, good spread. He is through here. DePaul. Tagliafico. So tough. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So the ball is placed on the spot. Kane is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Gordon is second man up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Perfect penalty.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
England from one behind. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Simeone will take the third penalty. That's a good penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
This turn to level matters. And he sticks it away.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, Cooley does it.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Pickford must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He must, but can he? What poise! What noise!
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Spence is the second of the unscheduled takers. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Pickford obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is